I'm here with Vishal Doddanna. For over 20 years, he's been serving homeowners across the Baltimore, D.C. region, and not just in one way. Vishal, you've helped buyers and sellers for years. You work with commercial real estate, you manage rental properties for clients, you own rentals yourself, and you run a design company. That's a lot of plates spinning in the air. How do you decide where to spend your time each week? Oh, and also, can you give us a quick overview of how all of your businesses fit together?
Absolutely. It is a lot of plate spinning. And I can tell you that every day it's a new day. Like basically it's not predictable. I find that I have to start my day figuring out what is it that I need to delegate to other people and then what is it that I need to do. And I queue that up on my priority list. But the reality is this is that what I'm doing is all related to one another. It was all born out of the residential real estate business. So investing was on the residential side, business was on the residential side. I started learning about commercial apartment investments. That caused me to learn how to do commercial brokering. So now we have residential and commercial real estate. My own investment strategy turned to furnished rentals. So I built out a furnished rental management company. Now we have a management company for furnished rentals, which is property management on steroids because you have not just the property management, but you also have the hospitality. So we stripped out the property management. We do long-term property management now and I have a business partner for that. And then with the furnished rentals, you have to have very high design if you want to have a really successful furnished rental. So that's where the design component comes in. So it is a lot of things, but they're all related. One of the most important concepts that I've learned is going from E to P. So E stands for entrepreneurial, which is you do what comes naturally to you. And at some point, you're going to hit a ceiling of achievement. In order to break through that ceiling, you have to become purposeful, which means doing what comes unnaturally to you. And this is something that you learn through training, through role models, through systems, through classes, through coaches. And when you implement that, you now break through and have a new ceiling of achievement that you'll hit, and then you repeat the process again and again.
A lot of people are curious, yet a little unsure about AI right now. How has using AI helped you save time or make decisions or grow?
It is a game changer. So prior to 2025, I didn't even pay attention to it. I felt it was kind of like a gimmick or like a marketing thing. But in 2025, it went from being a novelty to being something that's practical. So going from E to P with AI, I took a class, I'm still in the class, and it taught me how to build out systems to make everything that I do easier. So I use it for things as mundane as recapping a conversation I had with the client or helping me to refine or draft communications, whether it's text message or email based on who the recipient is. I use it to take a look at my marketing pieces and make suggestions on what we can do to improve it or have a better call to action. But where I think it really gets the strength is as a partner, a sounding board that I can ask questions of, throw out different ideas, and also use it as like my research assistant to go do all the trolling on the internet to get me the necessary information, which I then verify as I go through. But it helps me become more knowledgeable on topics at a much faster pace, as well as executing things much faster as well.
That's great. It sounds like that's something that any business owner in any industry can apply to their business as well. Vishal, thank you for sharing your story on Paths to Fortunes. We love highlighting real business owners on real paths, and I'm grateful to walk alongside you on your path. If Vishal's story inspired you, share this with someone who needs to be reminded that learning is a never-ending pursuit and it's the foundation for future success.